Buongiorno, I'm Chow Daniel from Wines LLC. Today I'm going to talk about Etna Rosso and Etna Bianco. And those two wines are from Mount Etna in Sicily. And let's take a look at the words first. Etna Rosso, DOC, it's a DOC status. And here's the grapes that are in there. Nerello Mascalese, at least 80%. And Nerello Cappuccio. So these two red grape varieties are pretty much only grown on Mount Etna. Nerello Mascalese is the power, and Nerello Cappuccio softens it up a bit with some more color. It has to be 80% Mascalese, but some of them are trending into 100% Nerello Mascalese. So what about this wine? Well, it is medium-bodied, medium tannins, medium acid, but it's a powerful wine in its own right. It has spices, tastes like spices, dried herbs, cherries. And the debate is it more like a Pinot Noir or more like a Nebbiolo from Alto Piedmonte, meaning high in the mountains of Piedmont? So that gives you an idea. I generally don't like to make those analogies, but in this case, we need some references. And then Etna Bianco has to be at least 60% Chiaracanti. Chiaracanti is again a grape varietal just grown on Mount Etna. Chiaracanti, most people think of it as has some taste of lemons, lime, orange zest, herbal. Mount Etna is often referred to as Sicily's Burgundy. Well, why? Well, it's on Sicily, a warm island, but it has a high elevation. And in fact, the snow on top of Mount Etna is there 5 months of the year. And the soils are all volcanic soils, so with a high degree of minerality. So particularly in the whites, you're going to taste that minerality and some Burgundy-like presence. Let's go to the map just to take a better look at this. So here is Italy, and you go across the Straits of Messina, go down to Catania, and this green area is DOC Mount Etna. And what's interesting, the whole mountain isn't DOC Etna. They just took a stripe of it across the mountain that they feel is the best part, and they called that DOC. So you can get some other wines, grapes from Etna, and it'll say Sigilia Bianco. And we have some of those too, because it's grown outside of that zone. So what about these Etna wines? Well, wine writers have been writing a lot about them, and your more sophisticated customers are going to be aware of them. And if you go to some of the bigger cities around the country, you'll find them pouring these by the glass. So they're more sophisticated, more elegant wines. Now the Rosso, being medium-bodied, it pairs with a number of dishes. So of course in Sicily they say red tuna, but you know, if you have red tuna, certainly suggest that with it. But it also goes with dishes that could go both ways. So if you have a couple that comes and one person wants a red wine and one wants a white wine, the Etna Rossos are really good alternatives because it sort of satisfies both of them. Let's talk shortly about a few. We have two wineries up on Mount Etna. One is Fieriato, iconic winery, and they have two levels. They have Le Sabili della Etna, which means the sands of Etna, because those volcanic soils can break down to be quite sandy. And the higher level is Caveniera Etna. Caveniera means black cave. So Fieriato, excellent wines. Then we have Alcantara. So guess what Alcantara is noted for? Great wines, but art on the label. They have Sicilian artists all the time. In this particularly Etna Rosso, which is 100% Nerello Mascalese, is a collector's item in as much as they make under 1,000 bottles a year with a specific piece of art on it, and they change the art every year. This is called Un Bellissimo Novembre, a beautiful November, a name of a book. So these wines, And this one, this Bianco Curie di Strada, wildflowers along the road. These are particularly nice if you have an area to display some bottles. So when customers come in, this is certainly going to catch their eyes. And we have some other wines from Alcantara also. But let me jump back to Furiato. They have a wonderful rosé made from 100% Nerello Mascalese. Really, really something. Everybody loves this. This is I think would be a great Thanksgiving wine. It goes with a lot of foods. So I think consider the Etna wines. They're going to show that you're with the current trends. It's sophisticated. It's something you can talk to your customers about, and I'm sure they'll enjoy them. Thank you very much.